usually it's the most awkward moments before I introduce, man. The thing is really awkward.
ليش؟
Because I get into the zone. And the artists were like, what are you doing? I was like, I'm thinking of an intro, man. Wait, one second. Boom, boom, boom. Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters, and welcome to another episode of Buckle Up. Man, this is just incredible. So I came to the UAE exactly 3 years ago, and my first shoot was an interview with Hassan Hajjaj. And before that, I just, was researching, and I found an incredible guy who does amazing, videos and happens to be a rapper. I hit him up. And then when I met him, it was like ala tool, it was like the chemistry was there. He's such an incredible, amazing heart, talented dude. And it's like no-brainer not to support him. The one and only Freek TV in the building. Make some noise for that, ladies and gentlemen. And he's joined by his better half, DJ Liutik. What's up, fam?
All good.
We gotta do the mic here.
All good.
Okay.
How are you?
Oh, bless. Okay, Freek, Habibi, يعطيك ألف عافية. Blessings to you, my brother.
Habibi, man. Definitely.
Honored to have you on Buckle Up. You've been an important element of the whole, artists come up in the UAE, and I think in the region as well. You're very important, and we love you. Seriously, kid off the top.
Wallah, thanks a lot, yeah, bro. Wallah, thanks a lot for the
You ready to buckle up?
Let's go.
Now you can buckle up.
ما تفعل المخالفة عادي.
Nah, you gotta But see, that's Freek. He's the first one who actually said that. I'll pay for the fee. Okay. طيب, straight off the top, man, I gotta ask you about...
Bro, I'll tell you something, Ismail. In
Go
this
ahead.
interview,
Yes.
there's no remorse, man.
Remorse.
We're gonna that's how you say it, Azarel?
Yeah.
And we're just gonna be very, 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 very honest.
Yeah.
So a lot of people might be pissed
Hello.
or might not disagree on a lot of things.
Okay.
But I think it's true. So the truth is gonna prevail.
Yeah.
That's خلاص. That was my intro.
Truth always wins. No, 100%, man. But my question to you in the beginning is a bit شوية selfish. When we first met, what's the first thing that you thought of me as Hassan? Because I know that we thought, let's hip hop. You were following.
Yeah. I knew you.
You're one of the very few people in the UAE that were actually following Lesh hip hop. Because you're into Arabic rap and you knew the importance of Arabic rap.
Yeah.
So when we first met, what was the first thing that came to your mind?
Bro, to be honest, I think
What kind of
it's crazy how
thoughts you had?
I always wanted to meet you. I always wanted to meet, and like obviously I never been to Saudi ولا أي مكان, but but then all of a sudden Malika told me.
Yeah.
I think it was Malika, صح?
Malika was there, yeah.
Yeah. Malika told me like you guys is the perfect team to actually work together on something.
She told me that after we
met
on the same. They're like, how do you know Freek? I'm like, I don't know,
I don't know him, but I felt like I knew you, عرفت?
Yeah.
And I always I was a follower of the whole hip hop movement. And صراحة, man, to me, it's like you're a pioneer of this, putting people on the right platform and stuff like that. يعني ما حد ينكر, ما حد يقدر ينكر.
We try, but the reason why I asked you that is because you're based in the UAE.
Yeah.
And in the UAE, there isn't much maybe attention to Arabic rap. But guess what? You're still doing it.
Yeah.
And guess what?
Yeah.
You're making things happen.
Yeah,
and guess what? Number 3, you're really making an impact. So look at how many layers you كسرت, and you broke the layer of Arabic rap. You broke that in the UAE.
Yeah.
You broke the making of actually making it, and you broke the layers of actually impacting. And anyone who, and I've been very vocal about this.
Yeah.
Anyone who kind of disagrees has no mind. There's no gray area. No, seriously.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with Hamza Hossawi, in my opinion.
Yeah.
If you say Hamza Hossawi or Abri has no voice, then you got no brain.
You're deaf.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So for me, I'm sorry, I'm going to be blunt in this interview as well, because I'm done being this nice and just get a gray area kind of guy. And I think, you know what I mean? And I think it's, with your case, man, and believe me, it's even harder. Coming from Saudi Arabia, man, there is a community of rap, Arabic rap I'm talking about.
Yeah.
There is, and there is support, and they support each other, and they do this. Over here, you're on your own a little bit. when it comes to Arabic rap? Correct me if I'm wrong.
That's why I released Mo Salah. You know, the reason, the point of the song Mo Salah, because I felt like I'm the only guy that does Arabic rap between a lot of English rappers.
Yes.
And that's why I felt like I'm like كني أنا Mo Salah, you know.
So
I felt like I'm like him in the field, you know.
Yeah.
But obviously there's a lot of rappers, yani, they've been doing it.
Of course. I'm talking, but rappers who perform in Arabic.
Yeah, especially when I go to performances, ما حصل حد معاي, you know, like in the same kind of genre, let's say, يعني, you know, the same.
Is that an advantage or disadvantage?
Bro, to be honest, it's both. Because sometimes every time I perform, I'm like, wow, I'm gonna actually break that flow, because everyone's just expecting an English guy, and then that's why I always say in my show, I'm like, listen, don't expect, guys, it's an Arabic performance, so switch that.
He has a dope intro.
I always say it because I always feel, you know, it's kind of, you know, yo, get ready, you know.
If you don't know Arabic,
learn Arabic. You probably learn something at the end of the day, you know, and get your Google Translator on. عرفت تتعلم شوية, you know.
True.
But like, I feel sometimes it's dope. I always have to make it dope. At the end of the day, that's my job, yani. But it's kind of difficult, you know, like, you know, to switch that mood into people vibe, you know.
Liutik, I want to get your input on this. When you perform with obviously, you know, you DJ for Freek. When you're in the back and watching people react, because I know you I get emotional, صراحة. I'll just say it on, you know, sometimes, you know, when I see you perform, it's amazing, because I love the love of the people that give him. From you as the closest person to Freek, at least in this car, you know, how does that make you feel?
It's actually emotional. It's a correct word, because he always work hard, and like he puts his soul into what he does. Like, he doesn't do anything just because, you know, like if you notice, like for a year he wouldn't release that much music, so like you can feel that now that he started releasing music, that he put really hard work into it. And it's not only about hard work. Like, when I'm behind the deck and like he's performing, I just feel that energy. This is so strong, gives me goosebumps, and like it makes me proud, of course, and proud of us as a team as well, because it's very important to link as a team. And like sometimes, you know, families like don't get along that much in workspace, but for us it just worked very well, and like I'm so happy, and this is my best times when I DJ for him. Like, this is my best times that I actually share the stage with him. And the craziest part, by the way, the last show we did, the song just came out with the Wala Kilma one, so like there's no expectations basically, because you don't know, like, people will know or not, right? But I don't know if you watched the recap videos and stuff, but it was so crazy.
I always don't know how everything. I don't really feel what's happening.
And they didn't know only hook. You know? They knew also the words. Like the words, the whole song. I was like, wow, this guy is like, as you said, like he has layers, and like
I think
sometimes I feel like people underestimate. But I think you should just believe in what you do, and that's it. Just be original, I guess. Yeah. Because this guy is very original, and like sometimes when people suggest things to him, he just goes, no, like I believe in this, and that's it. Yeah. Which is like, you know, I believe in his vision, by the way, like strongly. So I think.
Yeah, sometimes it just doesn't make sense really why I'm saying things, you know. Sometimes my vision doesn't make sense to me, but I just have to follow it, you know.
Okay. Feels it.
And I feel like this is the right thing to do, and that's it, you know. But man, I live for moments like these, man. Like moments, performances, bro. Like, I make music to perform.
Yes. I think I mean, watching you, I wouldn't say evolve. I've been here 3 years, but watching you go from this, because look, before I come here, I did my homework, right? And everyone in the streets knew you as a skateboarder.
Yeah.
You are that skateboarder. There are people. I swear, we shot an episode called what was the episode? Aish Hip Hop, right? Shout out to Swerve. we shot that, and then we were in the skate area. There's some people that came to me. He's like, "Do you know who you're hanging out with?" What do you mean? Like, that's Freek TV, bro. Freek shit, it was called.
Freek, yeah. Freak shit. That's the original name. Like, whoever calls me freak shit, I know this guy for 15 years. 15 years.
Shout out to Tamir, right?
Like, shout out to TRS,
I'm sure.
You know, one of the foundations.
Yeah,
of this
of
thing,
course, you know. And I think what I'm trying to say is that you have history.
Yeah.
You have people. You have the recipe. Always saying the story, and I've seen the picture of the tallest guy in the crowd. How old were you, man?
It's like 17.
17,
18.
Tallest guy in the crowd.
No.
Look,
Bro,
look, goosebumps. Look.
Man, listen, bro. You know what's crazy
it's
about
incredible.
To be on that event of the recipe?
Yeah.
It has a lot of meaning to me. You know, like because, bro, like the first show I've seen, like I had a fake ID. I had to actually go from Abu Dhabi. I didn't drive back then. I had to like really talk to my friends, be like, yo, listen, we have to go to this event. You know what I mean? It's fire, but it's a shutdown. And these guys didn't really believe in local talents. They're like, party, whatever, let's go.
Yeah,
you know? So I had to really convince a couple of people to go to drive from Abu Dhabi to Dubai, and then I didn't have an ID, nothing, to show up to a local artist, you know?
Yeah.
And it meant, until this day, I remember this day, because I really believed in a group.
Yeah.
And
no, but that's what I'm saying. You have history. There is substance.
Yeah. I feel like
it's not like you're coming in and you people don't.
Yeah. Bro, to be honest,
people who know the culture
it's
know
more
Freek.
than music.
Yeah.
It's more than music.
It's
like,
friendship.
Bro,
it's
more than music,
bonds.
like,
it's bad things, good things. You know.
Yeah, it's a lot, man. We did some crazy stuff, man.
Yeah.
Like growing up to reach to this level, and to be honest, most of my like people that actually supporting me, it's not because of music. They just support me because of who I am, of people that know me, and they be like, some people don't even like my music. They be like, "But I'll just support you. You're my guy.
Family.
You know? You're my guy. You know, I can't run away from it. You know, but like that's what I love. That I love even more because I don't want people to actually treat me as an artist. Like at the end of the day, I want people to like me as a person first, and then follow what I do.
But see, man, this is what I love this guy. I swear, if we were to buckle up right now, I'll kiss you on your head. but man, no, seriously, this is no, but this
mic if it's on.
Inshallah, it's on.
Yeah,
bro.
it's on.
I'm telling you, this is some nice gems.
Yeah.
What I'm saying, you see,
there
there is an authenticity to what you do. Now, it's incredible. You're from Somalia.
Yeah.
And you're based in the UAE.
Yeah.
So, and you've been doing your thing for quite some time, and using Arabic trap.
Yeah.
But
why?
But people know that you're a metalhead.
Yes, not a lot of people know that.
Okay, now you know.
Yeah.
Metalhead akhir.
Yeah.
You love
that's
metal.
How I started.
That's how you started.
Listen, bro, the reason why there's mosh pits on my show because of heavy metal. You know, if it wasn't for a lot of bands that I grew up listening to, my music probably won't be that aggressive. You know what I mean?
Interesting. That's interesting.
Yeah,
SubhanAllah, God have a path. And there's always something.
Yeah. And I didn't. It just the mix worked, and I felt like if I use this with this, a nice mixture gonna come out.
Why did you choose that?
Because it's big ass.
You gotta push the branding in it, you know.
But ليش hip hop صح? Hip hop, man, I don't know. Actually,
I mean, I would answer on your behalf with this one, and correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's an expression.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
I don't know, man. Like, I like the lifestyle. I like the culture. I like the culture of hip hop.
Yeah.
And I love the passion in rock and heavy metal music.
That's a nice way.
You know, I love the culture of it. I love fashion, hip hop fashion. I love the swag in hip hop. You know, and how people can deliver, how they deliver lyrics into things, and shows. Period, bro. The best performances is heavy metal dudes, bands over anything. No one can tell me shit. No one can tell me like rappers can perform more than metal bands. Hell no. If you go to a metal band, it's like a circus.
And it's like expressive.
Circus, you know? They go off topic. It's not.
Exactly.
They go off. Like everything
is off script.
Yeah, everything off script. You see a guy jumping in the crowd, and where's like stage? Is the stage dive came from? You know, where's that?
From heavy metal.
Yeah, where's that mosh pit came? Everyone is on it now. Like, Travis is doing it. Everyone is doing it. Jacking that energy, the rage. You know, no one used to have it back then. Hip hop used to have like that boom bap feel.
Do you get angry?
I get pissed.
Do you?
أيوة.
No, because whoever watches Freek at Tariq, and I'm telling you, I mean,
I get pissed.
Yeah.
I'm blocked from a lot of places, you know.
When I say angry, because when I had Hamdan on, I asked him the same question. I said, "Do you get angry?" And he said, "Yeah. I mean, it's very hard to imagine Hamdan Abdi getting angry."
صح? Yeah, man.
He's always chilled.
Yeah, man. I mean, hell yeah. Like the scene is beautiful. I mean,
Brother and sister.
Hamdan, I love you, bro. Bro, like, man, bro, that's another artist that I've seen when I was growing up.
Yeah.
Seeing on TV, bro. I was 16.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Like his music moves, you know, like.
Oh yeah.
Man,
to
I've
be very
seen.
honest, randomly, like I played the playlist in my car, and then his song came on. I think it's called Fall. Oh my God, I'm not gonna joke, and I'm not making up. I was crying. I don't know why, but his words, his music made me cry. That was like, I don't know, I got so emotional. Like, it's so amazing. Like, whenever I hear him, it's just so emotional. He's also the artist that deserves a lot of like attention and like I feel credits and stuff.
Yeah.
Man,
So,
I when I grew up, I saw Kaz Money on TV.
Shout out Kaz Money.
On TV Arabia. I saw Hamdan on TV. When I saw their music video, and then I asked my sister, I'm like, these guys in Dubai. These guys live in Dubai. Like, these guys are from here. And they're on TV. They're on music. And then that was my...
Spark.
Yeah, and I'm like, what? You can actually do it? Like, you can actually do it. Because before that, I'm like, you have to be somewhere else. Do you know what I mean? Like,
That's very powerful.
I used to think you have to be from somewhere else to shoot music videos. I thought you need to be in the States or like UK to actually do. When I saw them doing it here, bro, it just changed everything.
It's big up to them.
Yeah, it changed everything.
But wow.
It's
It's
nuts.
That's very deep. But you're self-taught, right? In everything.
Everything.
Like
if
video production,
if I have,
editing.
I should get a degree from YouTube. I swear. The way I learned everything
that's
from
actually
YouTube.
nice.
Sarah,
You know,
YouTube, you need to
rapping,
send me
using
some,
tools and all that stuff.
bachelors of whatever from YouTube University. Or some shit.
I feel, correct me if I'm wrong, I feel the way you do music is mainly for live performances.
Yeah?
Huh?
You think so?
Yeah. I mean,
Bro, I always imagine it.
like, yeah, you imagine, like when you do that, when you do the song.
I like visuals. Like, as soon as I do music, I think of the video, which is a bad thing because sometimes
It's actually not a bad thing.
it is a bad thing because sometimes I can't do what I imagine. Like I'm like, I can't make this happen. How the fuck am I gonna do that? You know. So it really puts me down. You know, and like you know how permits here. You know how it's crazy to actually pull stuff together. So,
but you have a good support system around you, man. Whether it's the Carters, the Tattoos, Mayhem, and all these people, you know.
Bro, I'm glad I've been around these people, man. Like,
and believe me when I tell you, what me as an outsider watching this is beautiful. Like I really, it's beautiful. When I say outsider, you know, I just know you for 3 years. These people know you for like, you know,
life. These guys diss me sometimes and be like, your music is whack. Yeah.
Well, but that's what real friends do, man.
I know,
like,
I know.
You know,
this is what, bro.
But
if
he
you
doesn't get upset. He
listen,
actually makes fun of himself.
Yeah.
and listen, and like the thing is, like, if you don't tell me this is whack, I'm not gonna be better.
Yes.
And if you just keep giving me compliments.
No, but listen, one time we were talking about Frederick and off the air, and Frederick set up a very nice point. You know, Frederick produces for Snoop Dogg, you know, like Dr. Dre's, Eminem. He said a very important point that I liked. He's like, I need to get to know the person before I produce for him. And I asked him why. And he said, for me to tell him stuff like that. Oh, this is whack. I can't tell him if I don't know him. I can't tell a person that you whack when I don't know him.
Yeah.
And this is where I'm saying, you know what I mean? Like, I need to know you. We need to build a relationship, you know? For me to say, hey, I didn't like what you said here. I didn't like what you did here.
Yeah.
So I think you have a very good support system around you, man. And I keep saying that, mashallah, you're young, but also, there's brains up there, you know?
Yeah.
But the way you do it, it's so interesting because it's very raw and very organic, and it's like not mush mustana. That's the word.
Yeah.
You do it out of real, you know, and it shows. Yes, you're using a trap genre, which is a lot of people consider like, oh, it's the new school, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But you're using also real lyrics, and that combination is fire, man.
I think like a lot of people thought it's kind of difficult to actually pull that stuff together, and it might sound corny, but I feel like I don't really do it for anyone, man. Like, if some people might not like my music and think, oh, whatever, I don't know what he's saying. Or a lot of people. What surprises me the most, and when I hear people, some people don't understand my lyrics. Okay, some people. I always tell people, like from Saudi, whatever, or like Bahrain.
Yeah,
or
there's always.
They think you know,
dissect your
or whatever,
lyrics.
you know, like. But bro, if you're not from Abu Dhabi or Dubai, Sharjah, like these people, and not only from Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Sharjah, and lived with people from the country and lived with people that actually been in this Rasif, you know, you might not understand what the hell I'm saying.
What you're saying,
and you might not
I salute you 100%.
Why
we understand what these boulevard areas that Tupac we used to talk about.
I don't know how,
because it got viral. We knew what it is.
Like all these slangs and what no cap, word, no, you know, all these things we had to really study to get that slang. Yeah. And I'm like, okay, why you guys did that to the state? Yeah. Then you have to fucking, you know, go back, find Abu Dhabi dude or a Sharjah guy to fucking explain what the fuck I'm saying.
Correct.
You have to, because I don't have time. I don't have time to explain. I don't have time to explain nothing.
And you don't need to.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. Shh. You know. You know. I don't say a word. Wala kilma, you know.
Oh, wala kilma.
Yeah.
Oh man. Since you said it, wala kilma. Okay. This is a track that. Look, again, I'm not going to say, okay, I've been in performances where people in the middle, like I'm nearly 40 years old, I don't know how I do these match. In the middle, and people, in the middle, and people are, like Liutik said, every single word.
Yeah.
Right? Mush best the chorus.
Yeah. Because these guys
they grew up with your music, and they feel it. I feel, man, when your song comes up, there's like at least like 10 guys that I know, kid faces. They go like, oh yeah, this is a song. Yeah, you know, this is the face, right? Look at me like, oh yeah. The eyes get bigger. You go into a trance. The screen, okay. You know what I mean? This lady on the right was looking at me.
I was like the sun.
You know what I mean? So you take them somewhere. It means something to them. Yeah. Now my question to you is, do you think it means something to them because the music is dope, or it's really affecting them? Like when you say, in Wala Kilma, you're referencing names. You're referencing things that happened to you, Corolla, something happened to you in an environment.
Yes.
You're mentioning names that people know that you know.
Bro, listen, all these subliminal lines, okay? Double meanings. These guys, when they hear it, they shit it. Yeah. And a lot of people are like, what do you mean, Corolla? You know, what are you talking about? You know?
They know that something in that day happened in that
something,
car.
And a lot of people would actually understand. Yeah. You know? Yeah. And this is what hip hop all about. You know? It's for a group of people, yani. Like, not a lot of people need to understand. If you want to understand, you have to really dig deep and understand what's going on. But like, I love it, bro. And this is what, and a lot of people be like, man, why don't you just talk about very general stuff? Like, talk about very in لغة عامية, you know, a lot of countries. Because I'm like, bro, I don't want to do music then, خلاص, you know.
لغة الفصحى يعني?
No, like, say about general stuff, like stuff that happens. I'm like, no, I don't want to. Like, that's where I'm from. Yeah. And this is, I'm going to talk about my community, and that's it, you know. And I love it, and it just gives me joy, you know. Yeah. Bro, the song Wadha, for example, the song is not Wadha at all.
But I was gonna say Wadha for me is a song.
Wadha is not Wadha at all. Like, a lot of people be like, okay, and you have to really, you know, think about it a lot, you know. Yeah. And one of my favorite songs and one of my favorite lyrics is in Wadha, you know, and I'm talking about really close people. Yeah. What happened to them. Yeah. And obviously, Hazib, don't worry, man. I know, I can talk and drive. You know? And bro, Aslan Adi, for second verse of Aslan Adi, that's one of my favorite lines to actually perform, you know?
That's an anthem. I keep saying it's an anthem.
Yo.
Everyone.
Just,
anthem, right? Yeah. When Aslan Adi comes up,
it just...
You know what you feel? I'll tell you.
You feel,
something, bro.
Keep
that.
Go ahead.
I
want to tell you something, okay?
Go ahead.
At the end of the day, bro, I'm not a rapper. And I'm not really trying to be a rapper, tell you guys really crazy lyricist, you know, with you know. I'm not gonna tell you some really deep shit.
But you do.
But I'm gonna tell you some
reality
basic stuff. You know, a lot of people be like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm not supposed to say fuck it.
It's all good. It's buckle up.
Aywa. But it's like, people are gonna be like, what? You know?
Yeah.
And this is what it is. This is me. You know, I'm not J. Cole. I'm Freek.
Yeah.
And a lot of people would actually understand
but
that.
You know what? You know, it's funny and not funny what you just said. I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
I know J. Cole also spoke his reality.
Yeah.
And people related to that.
Yeah.
So you never know who's related to your reality. We're all human, right?
Man,
so,
the people that actually send me be like, yo, you're probably the only one that's saying some real shit.
Nah, see?
You know, like,
Yeah.
and this is enough for me. And I love it, bro. It just gives me joy. And I laugh at my lyrics, bro. And when I write and I record, I laugh. Because I'm like, no way I said that shit.
Songwriting process,
Yeah.
and Liutik, you can pitch in here.
Yeah.
How does that go when you were writing? Does that, يعني مثلا, do you write the song when you start writing, you finish it, or you keep taking مثلا your time with it, or خلاص
take my time. I write a verse, I delete it. I record a verse, I delete it. I keep a couple of lines from a verse, and then I add it to another verse, and I keep, bro, sometimes it takes 2-3 months
to write?
Yeah, because sometimes I kept a song, like Wala Kilma, I recorded 2 verses and I deleted them.
Oh.
Because it was like last year.
It was different
December.
than this one?
It wasn't the same, no.
Really?
It wasn't the same. It just felt like I was rushing it.
Okay.
And I'm like, yo, why am I rushing it? I mean, I felt like I have to release it. I loved it so much, like, shit. And it just felt so rushed, and I didn't really feel it. So I'm like, take that off, you know. And then Saji, shout out to Saji. Saji came in the picture.
Shout out to him.
And he's like, listen, khalas, okay, let me get on it. I'll mix and master it. And then while I was in the house with him, his boy, you know what I mean, bro, came in with the guitar solo randomly, and the guy was just eating, you know, just eating fucking korrasa, you know, some Sudanese food, you know.
What's the name of the guitarist?
Bro, I can't say his name.
Okay.
Because he doesn't want to be, you know. That's why, man.
Whoever you are, I love you.
Man, listen, he's the same dude in the video.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Incredible guy.
Yeah.
Because that solo, I want to see that performance live.
Yes.
Let's make that happen.
La, it's gonna happen. Wallah, man, it's gonna happen, bro. I have to figure out this situation with Wala Kilma remix is coming out.
What?
Wala Kilma remix is coming out.
Wala Kilma remix?
Yes.
I don't know when is it coming out,
bro. Listen, I think
like what, in 2 weeks from now?
Ramadan, man, is coming on.
Yeah, Ramadan is coming like in 2 weeks, so after Ramadan.
I want to shoot a video for it too.
Okay. So
let's see how it goes.
Okay.
Let's see how it goes, man. I don't know, man. I really want to release it now, yeah. No. I have to just wait and see what's gonna happen. But I'm telling you what's wrong with Wala Kilma remix is gonna be something very a lot. It's gonna be, you see, people that actually not been around the scene now with the scene, and really like it's a really nice collective, and it's not really corny remixes. It's not gonna be a corny remix that you will always hear in different. It's very smooth. It's very smooth. That's all I got to say.
Shots fired.
And yeah. I'm really excited about this, man.
Okay.
Yeah, man, that's all I got to say.
Does the success that Wala Kilma had, have you always thought of a remix? Well, this is something after?
I had the remix
before
I finished my...
Okay.
Bro, okay, one of the people in the remix is Eyes, right? Eyes from the UK,
okay.
Eyes, he gave me his verse 3 days after I sent him. I'm like, he didn't even reply to me. And then 3 days, like, yo, check your email. I checked.
Where if you had the recipe launch, you might have heard the verse.
Yes, it's one of the verses I dropped. And I had like many people. You'll go crazy on the rest of the people. Sarah, I can't say names right now. Sarah.
La.
But it's
I'll call you later.
It's dope. It's so dope that I was like, no way.
It's done?
It's done. Khalas. Yeah, it's done. Yeah,
I'm coming over to his house afterwards. I'm telling you.
It's done. And
wow.
There you can. here.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we're
like
going.
he's gonna be
Really want to make it international, like.
Okay.
Make it
Okay. You want to
international.
make this?
Yeah,
okay.
I want to make it really, and they really fucked with it. You know, like they're like.
Did they understand the
actually-
lyrics? Did they understand the?
I had to explain.
Okay.
To them, and then
Most of them
they
were
got it.
non-Arab speakers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Really, like they're actually doing really big things. You know.
Oof. طيب. Liutik, when Freek gets frustrated, talk to us about that, because his frustration, you know, with when it comes to you, because you're very close to him, obviously. How does he handle his frustration?
like in what?
Like, you know, and generally when life is frustrating, not enough performances, this
You
and
mean
that.
day-to-day thing?
Yeah, day-to-day thing, or just, you know, because I do think that you guys support each other beautifully,
Yeah.
like a power couple, which is really nice to see. Freek, to see DJ Liutik. It's always it's a nice energy, you know, and it's you know, couple goals, like we say. So how do you handle like the frustration that comes from an artist that is trying to deal with things over here that might not be easy, you know? So how do you handle that? Like, how do you know? You try to tell him just to calm down, or you actually have a, you know?
Okay, you might be surprised, but this guy is very strong with these things, and he doesn't give a bit of damn about what's going on outside of.
That's what I want to hear. Yeah.
Outside of his circle of music, and he's himself, like as an artist. I get frustrated, and he calms me down. To be very honest.
But that's what
and,
I feel.
and a lot of things I learned from him in a good way, by the way. He's really smart, and like in the music business, and as a person as well. Shout out to him, like for being like, seriously, like I don't know how to describe.
Stop it.
Or say it, but like he's so smart. Like he's happy, and he loves everyone. Like there's no like beef, unless like somebody steps on his tail, of course. But
That is if you can reach him, but yeah.
I mean, like he loves everyone, supports everyone. Like
Yeah.
there is no like hard feelings or jealousy at all. Like I never sense that. I'm not talking because I'm his partner, but I'm just telling you since the beginning. Like he never had that thing, and he always goes for the events. He supports people. He just believes in the industry and in the culture that we can pull this thing off here. Like, and that's why he's doing what he's doing. Like in Arabic, and he keeps it real because he believes in it.
Yeah.
The most important thing I feel like here, people have to believe, not only like go abroad and then like, oh, I feel like moving out from here, you know.
Yeah.
You gotta fight for it. Like it's still young, of course, because like it's still young. So we all have to put input in the music. So that's what he's doing, and I feel like it works, and that's why his fans, they feel that, and that's why they can relate. And they see that he's real, so they just like love what he's doing.
Man, we just found your manager.
He has one.
Oh man. Okay. Freek. When it comes to people, we were talking about this also off the air. Getting to know your music right now is something a lot of people are getting to know your music. How does that make you feel? A lot of people are getting to know your music now. Is that also it's a good thing? I'm talking about people maybe who can, and you know, just want to get with the trend of being,
I think,
called a supporter.
I think just after Wala Kilma, people knew the sound.
Yeah.
And now like the sound actually like completed for them to understand my music, you know? Like before it was like, okay, this song and this, you know what I mean? Like it was like, we're not really sure what is this guy trying to do, you know? I feel like after Wala Kilma, people started going back and start sending me stuff from old, like understood the sound.
Wow.
Which is, I'm like, oh, that's actually
What's
sick.
the best show
really,
you ever did in the UAE?
Best show?
Yeah.
Wow, man, probably my first show. It was an F1.
Where was that?
Fan Zone, 2014. It was with me, Alonso, MK. You know, it was my favorite show, man, ever.
Were the people?
It was like 400 people came through.
Wow.
It was in Corniche, and like it was like when we released Batali. It was like 3 months after Batali, and then people were like, we had to perform Batali 3 times. You know.
Encore.
Yeah, people like just we had to perform like Patani 3 times and like, a couple other songs and then and then Flash just they cut the show because people broke the fence.
Oh my God.
Because they didn't expect people gonna come for the local artists, so they didn't have security. They had nothing. So when 400 people came, they had security and people started going wild. They're wilding out. People start jumping on top of each other. People start holding each other.
Man.
And then they got some flash like, yo, cut this. Give me the mic. And then I think Alonso didn't even hear nothing. And they start performing. He's like, again, hey, after Hasaba nigga, you know. They start performing Hasaba, and then they cut the mic. And then there's no sound coming from nothing. And then
Wow.
and then that was the people just pushed the fence.
Wow.
And then it was crazy.
There's no footage of that?
Nothing. Oh, there is. No, the people break. Nah. I think Carter has something from his phone.
I'm gonna check
Carter,
with Carter.
do video. You know, like that was, and then they escorted us with a golf cart.
What?
And to the main road.
Yeah.
It was just crazy, man. It's Hara people came through.
Yeah.
Bro, like typical like Freek people came. It's just so authentic. That show was so sick, you know? Like nothing, like it just fans, that's it. Like no one came, they were just watching. Everyone just
Look, I hear you. Just recently performed in Sharjah. A friend of mine was Sharjah Art Foundation. A friend of mine was shooting and she didn't know like your name. She just connected with your music.
Yeah.
I think you're performing Karak and you're performing other songs. And again, she didn't know, but she was vibing.
Yeah.
That's important.
Yeah.
For people who are outside our culture to vibe with the music.
Yeah, that's the mission here.
It's very genuine.
Yeah.
Like his fan base is very genuine and very organic, and like they just
and outside the culture. The people who don't know what rap is, maybe.
I think that's, bro, Aslan, before doing a structure here and doing like a scene, we need to introduce people that actually don't like hip hop. Bro, مشكلة عندنا إحنا سمعة like زفت, you know, like Arabic rap in general. People they be like, really niche Arabic rap, you know? I don't know why. I know why. Because I used to be one of those dudes. I used to hate Arabic rap because it used to be so مش عارف, you know, it's very كده, you know, like it's very bad كده, you know, from كل النواحي, you know.
No, I'll be honest with you. It's two things because it was very political.
Political وسب.
Political and bad words. That's how it started. It started on the wrong foot. I know that from Saudi Arabia and Muntadeat.
صراحة I used to like a lot of them. I used to like a lot of them. Growing up in school, we used to send Bluetooth. كل السب, you know. Like انت كاره حد, if you hated someone, you just send them أغنية من وكر العصفور.
Oh my God. So anyway, فهمت عليك. Wow. No, but for the people watching, there's a little bit of context. You know, hip hop in the Gulf especially started off the wrong foot. It started off a lot of people dissing each other, swearing at each other. So the fathers and mothers and uncles around this area and the police and the government على طول took an idea and know it's wrong. You know, but it's not. It's you know. And you're right about what you're doing. I think you know, Freek, I think what you're doing is crucially important because you're bridging that gap between, you know, those people who think this way and our hip hop, because you're close to both.
Yeah.
I think you know the recipe and the Mo Flows and the Menons and you know the Izzies, the Santis, you know these guys, and then you know the guys that are not into أصلاً hip hop and they don't know.
دخل في أي شيء.
They don't know what hip hop is.
Nothing. وبعدين
so who's the bridge? You.
I'm the bridge to understand. The thing is, I have to also, I have to teach these people, you know, what's أصلاً hip hop. So when they hear my music, some of the lines they relate to. حتى these people that don't like hip hop, for example, Karak, you know, they start laughing and like they want to hear it more, and then they be like, oh, actually, man, I always thought, this Arabic music is bad, this Arabic rap is bad, صراحة, but this is nice, Just stay doing this, don't start going crazy and start cursing people. I'm like, it doesn't really need to be like that. It might be a bit more aggressive than all that.
Listen, one of the most important memories for me is let's go. What you want? One of the most amazing memories is I remember when we used to like work together. You used to put me on these videos showing how camaraderie of like rappers in the UK are, and how they support each other. See how passionate you are about
Yeah, because bro,
Huh?
bro.
What? You don't see that here?
2016. لا. No, I don't.
Straight up.
I don't, bro. I don't really see it.
No, but Kif, what do you mean?
I don't even see it in Saudi, man. What are you talking about, bro?
Yeah, but
Like I only see it with يعني ما أشوفه ما. Listen, bro. شوف.
when you showed me
I'll
that
tell you
video of
something.
Drake coming in,
I
what,
feel
what,
like
what is
people imagine a plate here is this big. There's a lot of money in it. That's what people in people's head. This big, and there's million. Okay, well, everyone wants to run after it, and no one wants to really share your stuff because they scared that plate you're gonna lose that plate because whoever I'm gonna share is gonna take that plate for me.
Oh.
عرفت? And
get
people
you.
with big followers, they love my music, bro, and they don't really share it. And I met one of them. I'm like, bro, do you like my music? He's like, yeah, I know you. I told him, why don't you share? Without me saying names, yeah.
Yeah. It's that.
Yeah, you know, like,
Formula is
bro, listen.
if
It's
one person, if the right person will blow, like it's just a chain reaction. Everyone will blow.
bro, don't
Everyone
expect
will
people
get
to
it.
share your
Yeah,
music.
but it's
And I
like-
learned something new.
He's right.
Don't expect the
Yeah.
people with
People.
followers to share your stuff. I don't expect
لا بس
that.
اسمع, I'm not gonna I want to go back to what you just said.
والله don't. Don't
The
expect the youngest.
the camaraderie of the or the bond. Every time you talk to me about the UK rappers, you tell me there's a bond. Oh, look at this, I don't know, like Stormzy's and the young guys.
Yeah.
You don't think that we have that here? In a smaller level.
Bro, no, we do.
Okay.
We do.
Mm.
But you think people gonna really between artists you're saying صح؟ مش
no,
audience.
artists I'm talking. Artists.
No. Not everyone صراحة يعني bro, like you
because
can
the
name
scene
you
is
can
small,
name the
no?
people.
Yeah.
شوف انت you know whoever knows me and knows a couple of people يعني knows these guys really fuck with each other.
Yeah.
عرفت؟ بس نحن it's like a couple of people, bro, and like it's getting annoying يعني like
Yeah.
because every time we go to shows it's the same thing.
That's what I'm saying.
You know?
So
And it's getting repetitive,
It's
you
a
know?
small scene.
Yeah.
It's very small and mathy, you know. And by the way, even I mean, with that you being said, I realized that there's also other scenes that are merging, but they don't care. مثلا the scenes of the Santis, the Izzies.
Yeah.
These guys have their own.
I don't think they have their own.
No. When I say their own, they're making their own events. They're doing their own thing.
Yeah.
Despite
Yeah.
of what other people might think of him.
Yeah.
They're
At
like
the
the
same
Chef
time-
Mohas and the Shindies of the hip hop music.
No, I think all of us started now to not really rely on no one. Yani before we used to rely on people doing stuff for us.
Yeah.
Relying people to do events for us.
Yes.
You know, you see Wavy, you see
now you do it on your own.
No, you do it on your own,
Yeah.
and you see people doing launches on your own. Yani Santi just did a launch on his own.
Yeah.
And whatever with like amongst you.
Yes.
And you see the smaller scale companies are really like helping people. We became the cool people.
Yeah.
Like we became the cool people. Even the small brands are helping us, and they're becoming the cool people. And now the big people, they're saying, "Yo,
You gotta write that and push that.
I think we need to really write with these people."
Yeah, it's dope.
Yeah. I think this is what it is. Yani.
Man, look, a lot of people were talking about that Freek X Mo Salah meeting. Tell us about like maybe things that we haven't seen. Obviously, when you met him, he has heard the song before.
Yeah, and I asked him. I'm
Yeah.
like,
What did he think of the song?
قال لي man أنا سمعت الأغنية and they sent it to me.
Okay, yeah.
And I really liked it, you know.
كلمك بالمصري هو؟
لا كلمني إنجليزي. I don't even know why he talked to me in English. يا أخي I talked to him in Arabic رد عليه بالإنجليزي. You know?
Okay.
But shout out to Mo Salah. Maybe it was jet lagged.
Yeah.
جاي من Liverpool.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
But like it's just so crazy that I made that song and in my house, not even thinking this would actually go anywhere.
I mean, I'm sure you didn't put that in mind, and you're gonna meet the guy.
Bro, man.
Yo, it's so boggling to me.
It is.
But this is the exact
eye opener.
But it is an exact thing of what it is to put stuff out.
You know
in
what's
the world.
funny? in December, he came. He was here last year December, and I wanted people to actually send him the song, you know, and I couldn't. And so he was there. He was in Emirates Mall. He was in a couple of lounges.
Okay.
And I was like, yo, whoever sees Mo Salah, send him and let him listen to my songs. A couple of people told me, yeah, cool, but I couldn't get it.
Okay.
I'm like, and he left, and I'm like, yeah, khalas, whatever.
But at that point, the song was dropped?
Yeah, November. It dropped in November. And I'm like, I wish he would actually hear it.
Yeah.
And then the Adidas thing came in, and it reached him, his people, everything, you know? And I'm like, what? Like,
when the guys from Adidas told you that this is happening, billahi, what's the first thing that came to your mind? Like, seriously, when they actually told you, did you act like...
I thought it's not going to come through.
Right,
I thought it's not going to go through. Because they told me, yeah, cool, from our side, but we need to send it to Liverpool.
Of course, we
need to send it to him.
Of course.
And I'm like, by the way, I'm talking about myself. By the way, la, please don't send it to him. 1 second, let me fix a couple of things, you know. I'm like, I was talking about myself. Hey, 1 second. But she's like, khalas, too late, because there was no time to change.
Nice.
So I'm like, khalas, whatever happens, happens. And then later on, he's like, yo, he loved it, cool, let's go. I'm like, what? Bro, I start running in the street.
I mean, you know what
Allah Al-Azim, I start running. Yeah.
Yo, it's a big deal. Mohammed Salah is a true representation of us Arabs outside, especially that he's doing it in Liverpool. The guy is Muslim, yet he celebrates every single goal by a rak'ah, and he's just...
He took Egypt to the World Cup.
He took Egypt to the...
He didn't forget
where he came from. A lot of similarities, and I would love to sit down with you and Mohammed Salah to moderate a discussion.
Wow, man, like probably he won't even do that, you know, right now. But in him, I don't know if people. And I would love to really see you with Mo Salah. Like, I would love your questions, Salah. No, every interviews I see, because they say the most basic questions. You know, one of them interviews is so annoying. You give بالصميم, you know, questions كده ما أعرف كيف.
I think it's more like
it's dope صراحة
Yeah. No, but going back.
صراحة bro, when I met him I couldn't really. All the questions I wanted to ask, I just went away.
Of course.
I just asked a couple of questions. I started laughing, you know. That's it صراحة.
Yeah. Wow. But mashallah, the success that you did, man, and you still remain humble. You have a great support system, like I said. You have the people around you. You recently came from Japan. I just want to talk quickly about that.
Oh shit.
But watching anyone watch the stories of DJ Liutik and Freek, you know, you know, doing it in Japan, it was really incredible. Tell us about. It's not your first time in Japan, obviously.
Second time.
Second time. But this time, what did you do differently?
Well, this time was more in what I do.
Okay.
I wanted to go see festivals. I wanted to go see the local scenes. I wanted to study. I was there looking at these guys, like, what are they doing, you know? Like, how are they actually doing this, you know? And these guys are traveling from like 4 hours drive from a different city. They live in Osaka. They're coming to Tokyo to perform, and the dedication and how they have fans in Tokyo, and they're coming to the show and all these things. It was so inspiring.
What's that one thing that you guys, maybe also Liutik can pitch in, what's that one thing, Freek, that you took from Japan that will help you in your music and your career now?
Wow, I think...
They have a big culture.
No,
they do, but I mean, what's that one thing that you took from them?
I think just stay humble, man.
Yeah.
Like, these guys are huge and easily reachable.
Okay.
And they will
stay
treat
humble.
you like
I think I need to be more humble than ever now. صراحة,
But you are.
And I don't really see myself as a success or nothing. When I saw that, I'm like, oh, okay, no, I didn't do nothing yet. Let me go back home and work more. You know, like, I have to really prove something. Because these guys reach different places and they still kind of feel like we need to do more. Obviously, you're not supposed to be satisfied. But that level and you think, you guys didn't really achieve much. Wow, until you guys created it. The hip hop scene now in Japan is crazy. It's not like before anymore. You know, it's a sound. It's not like it's the 2003 thing.
They've discovered their sound.
They have
different
authentic
sound.
that you know it's Japan.
Liutik, what about you as a DJ and?
Oh wow! Like it's also like it's something I'm looking up to have here as well. Like for example, like I don't know, like maybe some people will disagree with me, but like the raw talents, like the raw things, like for example, every venue has turntables and the CDJs. It's up to you, but all of them play on turntables. It's amazing because it's like, I don't know, to me it's an image, and it still carry that like raw picture of DJs from back in the days. You know, I feel like even if you don't want to play on turntables as a DJ, whatever, like maybe it's easier, like CDJs, controllers or whatever. But I feel like everyone should touch the turntables at some point, like, and know how to play on them, because this is something you carry as a culture and you have to be proud. But only if you do this for love of music, not just because I want to be cool. Oh, I'm a DJ now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's to me. I don't know. Maybe a lot of people disagree with me right now, but like, that's me. And I saw that, and it's so nice to see something that you've been looking for, like. To see that, and it's also it's gonna separate very beginners kind of DJs here, if they will put this kind of like elements here a little bit, like make it harder to reach the level of like playing certain places or events or whatever, you know. So it's gonna separate like beginners, like the ones that just came into the scene, and the ones that actually have skills. You know? I don't know. It's not only about the
and
image,
the record,
and
the record stores. There's a record store in every corner.
It's just heaven. Seriously, we spend
a record
there so
store
many
in
hours.
every corner, bro. Like
you can listen. You just can come there and listen. You don't have to even buy. Like, and the music scene is big. Like you can get in touch with music, I guess, and the culture of like, let's say hip hop, jazz, blues, anything. They have anything there. Like this is crazy, amazing. Like we had our like time of our life, I guess, because like that's my first time. And I enjoyed it so much. Like I really disconnected from everything. I don't know, and the nature as well. They had the sakura season. I don't know, everything was so emotional, and it's amazing. Like I recommend whoever into this kind of like cultural hip hop, fashion, streetwear, records, music, all this like things, go there in some point. So
do you speak Japanese now?
a little bit.
Antok Bagero. No, but that was this, yani. That was the curse word.
Okay.
Oh my god, they're so humble.
Nani.
So lovely.
Sigoi! Yo, shout out to, man, I met these 3 Saudi people, صراحة.
Yo, I saw that. You're my brothers
to
inside. They speak Japanese.
Yo, fluent, Yusuf.
Oh my god.
Are they studying in Japan?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely that, you know, because of the, there's a lot of, you know, Saudis in China, in Japan. They actually know the language and stuff like that. So, but man, listen, Habibi Freek, you're for me, what attracted me about your music is, like I told you, the substance. Like when I asked Freek, people gave me the skateboarder, people gave me the metalhead, people gave me the trap artist, people gave me the video guy. You know, people know you in all your elements. You know how amazing that you're already diversifying. And yourself, they don't know you as the rapper. People know you. And if I'm thinking of doing a video, I have you. If I want you to sing in the video or rap in the video, I got you. If I want you to edit, I have you. You know what I mean? This is incredible, man.
Bro,
it's very powerful.
The thing is, it started not because I wanted to be, because I had to be that guy. Because I wanted to do content. I wanted to do content. And I wanted to sing, and I wanted to do content.
For me?
And for me, and then and if I'm like, I couldn't. No one wanted to do it for me, so I had.
So you do it. One of the most powerful, and I don't know, maybe this is the first time I tell you this. One of the most powerful content. It might sound very cheesy. I think you'll be shocked. For me, I really thought that this plane is falling. But sorry, I just thought I want to. Okay. Is that Lebanon Up?
Scene. That
scene. Take me through the scene,
bro.
And we'll put it here because Lebanon Up is a culture, right? So you
culture.
Yeah, it's a culture you grew up on Lebanon Up, and I read somewhere that you were not able to afford Lebanon Up, and now that's why you were in Lebanon Up.
I couldn't really afford man. No,
a lot of Lebanon Up.
No, صراحة those times that the only thing I could afford is a Lebanon Up because it was like a
and now
25 fils, like
you're swimming in it.
So 75 fils. And if I wanted to get something else, if I want to get a Pepsi, it will be a dirham. And I wanted to get something else also because I have a dirham and a half.
Yeah.
So I'll probably get Lebanon Up and a croissant or whatever.
Yeah.
So it was like time, and then when we wanted to have like an ice cream, we used to take a Lebanon Up, put it in the fridge, and then start like it becomes an ice cream, Lebanon ice cream, and then you start being creative because we couldn't really get
Lebanon Up. Hit this guy up. I'm just saying.
A Galaxy ice cream because it was like $5, so we used to make, and then we used to, bro. You know what's the beauty about it? Because the supermarket under my house, we used to tell them, listen, I'll take three Lebanon Up, put them in the fridge for me. Tomorrow I'll come get it. Do you understand what I'm telling you?
What?
So I pay for it. I'll be like, keep it to my fridge. I'll take it tomorrow. So, and then later on, he stopped putting a lot of them in the fridge because a lot of people started buying that ice cream.
Oh
Lebanon
my God!
And it became a business. It wasn't really me. A lot of people used to do that. Or take the arij and put it in the fridge. It becomes an ice cream.
We're under the tunnel.
And it's a crazy thing because later on, I'm like, wow, man. That it was part of my whole like childhood.
Yeah. No, but what did that scene mean to you? And a lot of people are wondering what you need.
Bro,
how did that scene
now
come to mind?
I can afford to get a lot of Lebanon and be in the middle of a lot of
No, but see, someone watching that from the first time, he's just in 11 or
نعمة
whatever it is.
نعمة should say في النعمة.
No. Yeah, but there is a meaning to it.
Yeah, there's
for
a
you.
huge meaning, bro. Like,
and see, this is why rap is amazing.
It's not really a sponsored clip or nothing. That's why at the end of the day, it was just for me it was art for me. And it's like, wow, man, like it would be sick to have that scene of me around a lot of
Was it easy to come up with that clip? يعني خلاص انت you saw it على طول ولا you had to study it?
صراحة, bro, there's a lot of thing to it because أصلا
how many times you shot this clip? One
at the end of the day, a lot of people like اسمع نعمة تلعب في النعمة. By the way,
I hear you.
مش كل لبنان. أنت مجنون. How are you gonna fill the whole thing in Lebanon? First, Lebanon is very
transparent.
أيوة, Lebanon is not thick يعني. كيف عرفت فأنا want to explain it in the comments فقلت اسمع اللي يفهم اللي ما يفهم خلاص يعني.
Oh my God.
But I put a lot of soap, white soap with that and a lot of water with white soap and a bit of Lebanon بصراحة, just to give it that texture. بعدين it worked because أيوة because we أول شيء حطينا مي, it was transparent, you can see my boxers يعني. And I'm like عمر يا أخي. And then we start putting other ingredients.
It's good you're wearing boxes, I'm just saying.
But شعري, man, my hair was smelling like Lebanon for 3 days.
Oh my God.
Allah.
But that scene is, I think it's considered like an incredible scene in my opinion. Like it's a very powerful scene because of any jokes aside of what it meant to you.
It was صراحة.
It's but do you realize what you just did?
No, I don't do this.
Okay, I'll tell you what you just did. A lot of people, when they speak about the American rappers and stuff like that, and if they have the money and they brag, right?
Yeah.
But these people, it's the same thing. They came from a very bad neighborhood, and if you look at Nipsey Hussle, rest in peace. His music was also something about he sold his CD for $100, bro.
Wow.
And a lot of people bought that, right? As a support.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say is that people who experienced tough lives when they were growing up and stuff like that, when they reach a certain level of fame and reach a certain level of ارتياح, they مش brag about it, but they talk about it in their music.
Yeah, لازم.
انت in your own way you did it.
Yeah.
It was subliminal.
It was so real, Danny.
But it's real
to me. It was so real to me, and I had to really.
You're not sure the bling or whatever it is. You're showing that. Listen, I used to do a bit struggle to get like this Lebanon Up, and now I'm swimming in Lebanon. Take that, life.
And it was fun. It was fun to actually pull it off.
Yeah. Very.
And,
but it's iconic. Like I think if they want to really do a documentary about videos, in Arabia, this scene has to really, I think, stick up there.
I think, man, there's a lot of things that I want to do.
You've done a lot, man. Sarah, you've done a lot. And I know your support for other rappers and other singers. You've done a lot of videos for a lot of people. And you're always there, like Liutik said. Like you're always really, you're very you know, submerged in the culture. You're a very nice guy. I mean, you know.
Alhamdulillah. Like at the end of the day, I love this. I love the scene. Yani.
Yeah.
I really when I talk shit on Freek al Tariq, because I really love this scene.
Yeah.
You know, and I really want it to be proper. Yani, I want it to be. But when I see this disgusting thing happening, صراحة, when they bring artists, how the scene is.
Watch.
The clubbing scene here.
No, but watching Freek al
actually.
Tariq is an experience, man. Watching Freek al Tariq
A lot of
is an experience, and I think this should be like
I'm banned from a lot of clubs, man. صراحة. Everything I talk shit about a club, I tag, and then they see it, and then I'm like, خلاص, you know, like whatever, you know.
خلاص what? Yeah, but it's the same.
Whatever,
yeah, man. Like it's the truth. You know?
It's the truth. بس هم مش. Bro,
do you
all
really
they care
need
about
their consent? Yeah,
no, I don't.
Exactly.
Back in the days, maybe.
Yeah,
Back in the days, I'm like, okay, maybe I'm gonna show up to this club.
Man, I swear, if you do a poll right now, I'm sure a lot of people would agree. It's what you're saying is really real, man. There is nothing wrong with what you're saying.
So a lot of people want it, and they feel like, yeah, but I'm still gonna go to the club. Yeah, I'm not gonna agree. I'm not gonna share what you say.
I hear you.
Tomorrow I'm gonna pull up in a place, but then they're gonna tell me, oh, you agreed to why are you doing here? عرفت؟ بس أنا مش فارقة معي whatever, man. صراحة.
Yeah, but if it's not related, I hear you. If it's not related to you, then it's not really important, in my opinion.
But
it's not
bro, I had to say it. I'm from here. I feel like my voice matters.
Of course.
My voice matters.
No, it's a responsibility for you to say it. You are from the city. You're from the country. You're from here. It's not normal. Both.
وينك أنت وين رايح؟
You know what I mean? You're from here. So in my opinion, man, but watching Freek al Tariq is an experience. How did that show come about?
Because
I call it a show now.
Because it
was just you're driving.
Yeah, because I always hit roads and I'm always on the highway.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, يا أخي, I brainstorm stuff, and then I'm like, يا أخي, there's something I need to take off my chest, you know, and I start filming it. But then later on, I came up with the intro. You know, at the beginning, I just talk shit, and then I'm like, Assalamu alaikum, it's your boy, you know. Yeah, I had to really add a lot of energy into it.
Yeah.
And then people love that. People love that.
That's what I'm saying.
You know?
So again, I think you've said it a lot of times, and a lot of people say, man, talent is talent. You don't need anyone really to do anything. Khalas, if you're talented, if you're genuine, if I like what I heard, then khalas, I will feel it. I will share it. It's not like, you know, it's not like rocket science.
Bro, it happens to you too. Like, man, and what I don't understand with you is that I think you're the only one who's sharing a lot of things, and sometimes I'll be like, man, you need to stop sharing people's things.
Yeah,
you know, I think
a lot of people tell me that. Yeah,
خلاص يا أخي. You know,
it's true.
And then
it's more like a
what
passion.
bothers me the most, and people saying that you don't really support us and you don't really like and I'm not that, like, to be honest, bro, and I don't really give a shit if people support me or not, like whatever, man.
No, but here for me, we've had any,
you know, like,
mashallah,
if you like my music, you like my music.
Look, artists that care bring up this subject, especially on Buckle Up, and we talk about it. It's mainly because it's at the end of the day, man, for me, I don't come from the background where I can say shوية no, like it's hard for me to say, oh, you're crap. But people want me to be that because they think I have a voice, and obviously, you know, like I have a certain
they're like, bro, I don't know how you say
standard. Yeah, but you know, like Charlemagne.
Well, you're crap though.
Yeah. You know,
crap.
I just can't. You know, I have to. But this is a cultural thing. This is not how I was brought up.
But then, at the end of the day, I don't think no one is crap. I don't think anyone is crap. I think
musiqa is relevant.
Yeah,
music is relevant.
Yeah, I don't think anyone is
I just met a guy yesterday that doesn't like Michael Jackson's music. He hates it. And not because of what's going on now. He just generally doesn't like it. He thinks it's trash.
Wallah, صراحة, I don't know who's this guy, but صراحة, he needs to calm down.
No, see, but I'm telling you, see, like, it's weird, صح? But it's relative, right? Like, it's weird.
I don't think he knows music, really. I don't think he knows music.
Some people so, like, uneducated. They think he was, like, molesting and all this thing. But if you're gonna go through the documentaries, all this fiction just to get the money out of him.
Yeah.
And these kids that been saying, oh, we've been harassed, now they grow up and they feel guilty by saying that, and now publicly they actually announced that he didn't, and the parents wanted
So what Liutik trying to say is that maybe this guy got harassed maybe when he was a kid.
Yeah.
And then he said, I hate Michael Jackson.
No, I feel like no, not even that. Not even that.
Look.
I feel like maybe,
we went south and buckle up.
no, I feel like it's just because like they know that side of him.
Yeah.
That's why he doesn't like it. That's because
maybe
Look.
that's not about music. That's,
Yeah. Could be, yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah, what I'm saying is that music is relative, and you're right, man. You know, so listen, Freek, I want to know, obviously, other than the remix, what are you working on? Like, what's the
Bro, the EP, man. EP had
okay.
but listen, I'll tell you something. Okay. And the next single is really it's a nice song. I like it. That's all I gotta say.
What?
It's a nice song. I like it, yeah.
Do you?
I don't know, maybe you might not like it.
No. But wait, I asked this question before. I want to ask it again. In terms of frustration, are you frustrated because of you? And you think that? Do you think that you are underestimated?
10. They need to put the سأربح المليون.
Yeah. Put that.
Yeah, a little bit.
Why?
Because my shit is dope, yeah.
Okay.
Wallahi, my shit is dope.
Yeah, but you know what?
And I watch my shit, I'm like, what the fuck, man?
Okay.
Bro, honestly, sometimes I wake up, I watch my videos.
But my
I'm
question
like,
to
yeah,
you
what the
is:
fuck
are you
this?
reaching the right audience? Are you reaching the right people?
No, I'm not.
Yeah. How do we
I'm not.
reach them?
I have no
You know?
idea.
Like, for example, I'll give you a perfect example. Mo Flow,
Yeah.
the vibe
Yeah.
is girls, club, nice.
Yeah.
You know. So if he's in a room filled with like like politicians or whatever it is, like people or activists, it
They'll
doesn't
be
work.
like, Akid.
They will say this music is not right.
Yeah.
They will say that.
Akid. Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
100%.
yeah, yeah,
Although
yeah.
his music is dope.
Yeah.
So I think it's also a responsibility for the artist to know where his music should reach. Like I remember when Abri's music got into one of these, I think CAIs. It was a Sirius, and they played it in an environment where it suits the soul and the funk and the jazz. And
Bro,
so,
صراحة, I'm not supposed to say I'm underrated. If people like Abri is still underrated. You know? Like I'm nothing close to what he's done.
No, but you do.
Like
Yeah,
and I feel upset more. Yeah, bro, I forget about me, bro. At the end of the day, bro, I'm just gonna flip. I'll probably be a chef tomorrow, and I start learning how to be. I forget about this because this is me, you know. I just adapt to whatever, you know. But like I feel like Abri, bro, like I wanna see, this is a talent that went from next level, bro, in different kind of genres, bro. And I'm like, this guy. And if I'm saying, I've been doing it for I don't know how long, and I say, I'm underrated, like,
yeah, I hear you.
check this guy
I hear what
out.
you're saying. Yeah.
I feel like it's just reaching right. I think it's a matter of not only for you or Abri. I just feel like it's a matter of reaching right people.
Yeah.
Right companies, agencies, whatever you want to call it. Because like I feel like out here people don't do research because it's a bit of they come and go. So they just do their job and that's it. But like they need to put somebody as passionate like as you to actually love the music and do research. I'm talking about you, House.
Yeah. Oh, bless.
Yeah. Yeah, so like that's when they actually gonna love the music and they will do the research and they will invest time to in these guys, you know, in artists. Because I think so. This is a problem. Like because like we have so much things here but it doesn't just up and running.
Yeah.
Like when you compare to other countries, it's just they involved with what's happening and they want local artists to pop, you know, and they involved with them and they help them and they push them, they do collabs and all these things.
I think it's I think it's thank you. I think it's definitely happening, man. It's there.
Slowly,
Slowly but surely is there. Do you like the business and the music? Do you like that element of it?
No.
Because I think that
I hate it.
You feel like you just want to do music.
I don't like talking to clients. I don't like talking to anyone. You know?
He's being an artist.
And I just wanna, because it just annoys me, bro.
Yeah.
When I hear something,
No,
someone
but
tells
you know
me,
what his point is?
listen. When someone tells me exposure, bro, for what I worked on,
I don't need exposure.
baby, sort of shit. Bro, like to be honest, I don't need exposure. Cause I'm telling you, I don't need it. Like, if you're not gonna offer me something, I don't need it. I don't need exposure. I'm happy with this tempo. Like I reach I think 2 days ago, 100,000 views on Wala Kilma.
112 now.
112.
Oh,
And like,
you know.
I'm like, bro, that's enough. That's like 1 million views for me. You know, like to me, from how hard it is, to me, that's 1 million. You know.
Do you have the instrumental for Wala Kilma?
Of course I have it.
Can you perform it?
When now?
Yeah.
Wallahi, I don't think I can. It's just the energy, bro. Like
energy.
The energy, bro. Like right now, I'm just want to talk shit.
Performing it live with the other songs. Which is the song after all this now body of work that you have?
Yeah.
Which is the song that really? I know it's a tough question.
But like what?
Performing
like,
live.
I love performing it live. To be honest, like
you have the Aslan Adis.
I think
you have the Wadhas, you know, Athadak.
Yeah.
For me, it's Wadha and Athadak.
I love to perform it. I love to perform at Haddak. Like at Haddak now really means a lot to me more than before when I made it.
Yes.
Because the lyrics make sense now. Like at Haddak خليني أوقف, you know, like
but
what happened now, you know, like.
Yeah, but see, Freek, this is what makes you special. The lyrics have evolved while you evolved as well. You wrote this. When did you write this?
2017.
Great, but now it has a different meaning. But see how powerful that lyrics are. Like you wrote that for a special kind of whatever it is. You're probably about Haddak, you know, about Haddak. Period. And now at Haddak, تخليني أوقف. يعني I'm gonna dare you to make me stop what I'm doing in a country where you know they don't believe in Arabic rap or whatever. And then maybe 2-3 years later, it's gonna be something else.
I know.
So that's the power of that verse. You know, I know I'm being philosophical here, but
no, it's true.
It's true. If you think about it, it's like every single session in your life it will have a meaning.
Yeah. Before they used to tell me, and people used to tell me, because when they heard أصلا عادي and I say أنا كنت في الحارة الحين شوف مكاني.
Yeah.
الناس قالوا لي يا أخي أنت شو تفكر نفسك يعني؟ وين أنت موجود لسه موجود هنا يعني, you know? And I didn't write it for back then, you know.
Yeah.
I want to write it for the future. I don't to really feel it more later on, you know.
Man, see, you're dropping gems again. If you hear all the big guys, all the big artists, I'm talking about the Tupacs, the Biggies, the big guys, the J. Cole's, Kendrick Lamar's, they would tell you in their interviews at some point of their time, I want to make timeless music.
Yeah, okay.
You gotta tell me right now that 10 years from now, 15 years from now, 20 years from now, people are not gonna listen to Aslan Adi? That's weird. People would listen to Aslan Adi.
No way. Because a lot of people are telling you,
music.
Yeah,
now that
5 years from now, people are like, I didn't know about the song.
But see why you're lethal? Because I think that you're not, when you're going to the studio, you don't have that in mind, do you? Do you want to make timeless music? You just make music. And it happens to be timeless.
Yeah.
You know that lethal combination? That is natural, like kida. You're not putting so much effort in making it timeless. It's just timeless. Man, that's very powerful. And again, I know I'm bigging you up in this interview, and I just wanted to tell you, look, Freek, you're somebody that has to, when I say has to, you gotta break through, man. Lazim. It's a must.
Inshallah, man.
So put that in your mind, because there's a lot of people depending on you. It's your people, it's your family, it's the people that always believed in you from day ones. Like, I'm not even talking about me here. Like, I know you for 3 years. I'm talking about the people that know you for like 10, 12 years, the people that you grew up with.
Yeah.
Right? These people look up to you.
Yeah.
Whether or not they like your music, they go like, this guy is gonna make it, man. Like, this guy is reflecting. And that's why when I see you at
make it though?
Make it is making it. You know, be known. Be known on a mass level.
Worldwide, I guess.
You know, mass level. Do some. Method. When you did this Adidas thing, you don't think people felt emotional?
They did, bro.
People felt emotional.
Yeah, wallah, they did.
It was like the Adidas logo with Mo Salah, with Freek there.
Yeah.
You introducing him. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we'll put your hands together for Mo Salah. Him coming in, you shaking him hand. You think that's simple?
No, it's not. No, it's not, man. But like, I believe I
will almost skip my job just to see that moment.
That's crazy, bro.
You know,
it's crazy feeling, man. Like, but I believe, bro. If it's not written for me, it's not gonna happen. Maktub. Even though, because I'm telling you, bro. Like, I wanted to send that song to him for so long, and then I gave up, and then it just came to me. And then it came to, you know what I mean? Like, everything, because you just have to do it.
Power of dreaming.
Yeah. Just have faith in what you do, and If it's yours, it's yours.
I know it's cheesy, but really, it is have faith. You know, everyone has a story, man.
Yeah.
Everyone has a story. Seriously, everyone. It couldn't, you know, and whether it's you, whether it's me, DJ Liutik, the Mo Flows, the Abris, you know, the Tamirs, there's the B-boys out there, the DJs, the graffiti artists. كل واحد له طريقة يعني وكل واحد له طريق. Everyone has a. And I think, in my opinion, every road is different. Some people might go the long road and get equipped with tools they might need to face something else, and some people might go على طول. They go just reach. And this is something I'm a big believer in. But listen, man, I wish you all the best. I think I can easily spend 3-4 hours with you.
Yeah, thank you.
Having a discussion with you is, and this part of what I do in Buckle Up, I've said this before, is because it's also reflective of me. I love doing this. Like, it heals me personally. I'm selfish because when I talk and listen to you guys talk as artists, I also I get so much just good energy in general, because it's more like it's a long format kind of
bro.
podcast.
Wallah, same here, man. Like,
it's true. It's true.
Me is like,
listen, no props given, but like you might not know, but like I'm not giving you props or anything, or I'm trying to like cheese you up on air, but like you don't even know, but like most of the time when we like talk, you're always in our conversations as a brother, as a big brother, you know.
Wow, bless.
And like we always support you, even like maybe we don't say a lot, or
oh
like,
man, you guys say a lot.
Like, you know.
Both of you guys, what are you talking about?
No, I'm just.
They got me my first vinyl record.
Yeah, actually. But like, yeah, we love you, and we love what you do, and we're always like on your side. Just know that.
Kid, man,
keep doing what you do, because people believe in you too, by the way.
Yeah.
Man,
we need you, man.
It's gonna go crazy right now. Yeah, no, bless. Wallahi, you guys, you guys rock. As we're pulling over to your car, I just want to say, man, thanks a lot for your time. I know it's a Saturday. We took شوية from your time, but you're somebody who, that's my خلاص exit. You're somebody that means a lot to the culture, just know that. I know that for a fact, and one of my closest friends and artists, Hamza Housawi, is somebody I know from 12 years. So Hamza, for a lot of people, you're Hamza, for me, Hamza Housawi, I know him from 12, 13 years. I believed in him when no one did. When no one knew nothing, right? And shout out to AY, he was also there. Hamza, for me, sometimes get into this kid procrastination, gets into a mood where he gets down. But man, he's mad talented. I see it, right? Good people, correct. So
we always need to be there for each other, because like a lot of
artists,
bro, I think all artists, we all weird. That's not.
No. It's not about being weird.
Like we all have moods. Like, artists have the worst mood swings ever.
Look, 100%. But that's why on this, I just want everyone to show you love and say, when you hear the love, when you see love from the wala kilmas, the Mo Salahs, you get rejuvenated. You get the energy up, and you go, you know what? People are watching me. I need to do this. I need to step my game up. I need to always be better. You went to Japan. I think that's a really great move, because you disconnected from the scene, came back, you saw things from a different perspective now. But just know, billahi, I'm begging you, know that people really look up to you. I'm in the crowd, bro. Sometimes I don't introduce you, right? I love introducing you. But sometimes in the crowd, and man, when you perform, I see the people, really, that I think is real. I've seen it. They go into a state.
Wow.
Like, all right now.
We got possessed.
You drop that. Yeah. You drop that. This one comes in. That face is there. It's real. I've seen it.
Bro, I get possessed on stage. I get.
Yo, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
You're the only artist in the recipe launch that fans came on stage.
Everyone started jumping.
So know that, and again, it's buckle up, but we're bigging you up because you're very important. It's an important element to the culture, man. Really. When we look back to this 5-7 years from now, we're gonna look back and see, oh wow, remember when this happened? Remember the Lebanon up thing? Remember that flash thing that happened in 2014? These are all conversations that will launch again in 5 years from now when you remember, It's crucially important, man. Nothing happens, kidda. You have substance. If you fall, we got you, bro. Keep going, kidda, I'm telling you.
I got you.
So keep going. No procrastination. release.
Thanks a lot, bro. No, definitely.
Unleash the... Oh, like that. Okay. Unleash the beast of Freek.
Inshallah, man. Yo, thanks for having me, bro.
Say your social media handles.
At Freek TV, FREEK TV, YouTube, Freek TV, كل مكان Freek TV, كل خلاص.
DJ Liutik.
At DJ Liutik. Yeah, everywhere. And all platforms is the same thing. So
Bless.
yeah.
All right, guys, like and subscribe and all good stuff. This guy is incredible. Thank you guys for joining me today.
Follow this guy too.
Peace and love.
Shout out my man.
Yep.
Big house in the building.
Assalamu alaikum.